Hi guys, how are you? Today I have this case. This case is gonna be with the gum, the fake gum. A lot of you told me that you would like to see this kind of build up, and I said that I almost never get those cases, and guess what? As soon as I said it today, I got this case. So this is a implant, and it's a zirconia crown. So I'm gonna be using this porcelain. It's meant for zirconia. The temperature is 810 Celsius. Alright, and as for the tissue, the doctor didn't specify what kind of shade. My tissue is close to this shade, like with a little, maybe tiny bit, like 90% this and 10% this, very light. So for this person I'm gonna do something that's not my work, by the way. I just found it in my lab. Yeah, something. You see, this is what it's gonna look like if I just apply this mostly, and a little bit of that in between. And another work is like this. This is this one only by the tooth, and then the rest is blending of two. But that's also not my work. Okay, then let's do it. Since my porcelain is made in such a way that I can do tissue and my porcelain at the same time. First I'm gonna use a little bit of opaque porcelain. It's this one, inside 44. It's this shade. The doctor asked for between 1M1 and 1M2. I don't know what's between 1M1 and A1. Maybe a little lighter than A1. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm applying. Since the crown is short, I'm gonna apply just a little bit of my inside to create somewhat like mamelons. I did not, normally I would use fluorescent dentine in there, but I do not have it in that exact in this exact system. I couldn't find it anywhere, the fluorescent dentine, so I thought I'm gonna do the next best thing and just use inside, just for the little bit of mamelons. By the way, you see how this tooth is? It's the patient's real tooth. Doctor said that he wants it just like that, so it's gonna be sloping like that, and it's a worn down, obviously, so only up to here is gonna be somewhat translucent, and then not translucent anymore. Alright, now I'm applying my dentine A1. I normally would apply a little bit of something not translucent over here at the neck because it's an implant, but I think it will be okay since I'm applying tissue, so I'm gonna skip on that. Okay, so that's it for the tooth. Now I'm gonna apply some of my lighter tissue on the top over here. I haven't done this for a very long time, so if it looks unorthodox, it's because it is. I already completely forgot how to do this. And this is on the bottom, and in between I'm gonna apply a little bit of darker tissue. And now I'm gonna do a small cutback, just scoop some things out here and here. Oh, by the way, doctor said it's okay to leave a bit of distal diastema. That's why I'm leaving it there. Also, since the tooth is sloping like that, that means that the edge is not very translucent. So I don't have to worry about making it translucent too much. Just maybe the mesial corner, not the distal. So I applied much less of translucent porcelain on the distal. Also, let's not forget that all of this is gonna shrink a lot. I'm gonna have to build it higher. Probably like this much in general height. And I will add a little bit over here of my darker pink, and on top the lighter pink. And of course, always build the back of front teeth, because when you're gonna bake it, it's gonna shrink towards where is more porcelain. So if you leave here a lot and here nothing, it would go and bake and come out this way. I don't know if that ever happened to you. In the beginning when I was learning, that happened to me a lot. So you have to glue your edge to the back of the crown, so it shrinks, you know, accordingly. Okay, well, it's much bigger, but we'll see what's gonna come out after bake. I'll see you. Bye bye. Okay guys, that's what came out after I grind it a little bit. And as you can see, my crown is such that it's kind of hard to reach the tissue, and I don't want to bake it again. And over here I'm missing a little bit, but I have my secret weapon. That's the Mio structure and this. So I can build while glazing a little bit of that tissue. It's not ideal. I wouldn't say that I recommend doing it, but in some cases it's okay to do that. In this case especially. No, it would be much easier for me to know what to do if doctor sent us some kind of picture of the patient's tissue, you know. I don't know how useful you're gonna find this video, since, like I said, I'm not following anything. Just whatever I think it is. Okay, so this is 1M1 and 1M2. I think the crown is kinda in between, but can be a little bit darker. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this. And like I said, this crown doesn't have too much translucency because the tooth is, you know, kinda chewed off at one part of the cutting edge. Okay. Yeah, I think it's closer. Maybe I'm taking a shade of glaze. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of my secret weapon, the tissue, and I'm gonna apply it right here, and then you see you can mix it with a little bit of shade, like a tissue shade, pink, to achieve the exact shade of your porcelain. By the way, you can probably build the whole crown out of this. I mean the whole tissue out of this, but I didn't. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my second secret weapon, the structure enamel. Plump up my crown a little bit on the distal side. Yeah, no, you know what, I think it's good. I think it's like my tissue, my gums are exactly this shade, so that's even a little bit darker. Yeah, I think this is good. You know, don't try to make your tissue like red or bright, because especially if you don't have a picture, because when and even if you are making you know, something like a full arch, still don't try to make it dark, because then it's just gonna look like the person has inflamed gums. Yeah, this is good. Okay, I'll see you after glaze. Okay guys, this is the crown out of glaze. That's what I got in the end. I think it's pretty good. Of course, over here I couldn't close because that's just the end of the abutment. So that's, but here it's pretty good with the flush with the gum, the tissue, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And the shade is between those two. Alright, tell me what you think, and definitely in my next video about tissue I'll try to get some work that is not just one crown but like a bridge or something. I don't know when I'll get it. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed watching it, subscribe not to miss more of my videos, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.